Today, for me, is cleaning day, so it means I got all my stuff ready to go. I got ball later today. Go a little, pretend I'm a baller, but I'm not a baller. I just pretend. If you can't make it, fake it, is what I always say. And stay tuned for the message of the day, which is expectations is really what I want to talk about today, is expectations. So I just want to give you my thought on expectations and the meaning of it to me, and kind of how having certain expectations for things that you can't control set you up for failure. So stay tuned. Don't be bailing on me. What up? So like I told you, I want to talk about expectations. I'm going to give you 2 definitions of expectations and give you my opinion on expectations and why they set you up for failure. Expectations, a belief that someone will or should achieve something. That's one. Second one, strong belief that something will happen or be in the near future. So those are the 2 quotes of expectation. Here's a problem with expectation. The problem with expectation is that you can only set expectations for yourself. And this is why I believe this. When you set expectations for yourself, who's the one, there's only one variable in that. I know there's outside factors that contribute, slow you down, obstacles that come into your way, people that try to hold you back. But there's the one common denominator, and that's yourself. So if you say, here's what I want to accomplish tomorrow, here's my expectation for today, here's what I expect to accomplish in 10 years, this is what I plan to achieve tomorrow, you're the common denominator in that. Yes, there's always going to be obstacles, there's always going to be things that come in your way and prevent you from achieving those goals and achieving your final destination on a journey. But where we fall into disappointment is when we set expectations for others. And you see it time and time again. I feel like a common one that you will see is sports. Every year you have an NFL draft, an NBA draft, and these analysts sit there and put the numbers together and give you all these things and set all these expectations and tell you how this highly recruited player has been ranked number 1 in the top ESPN 300 whatever for year after year, and they make it to the NBA, and all this hype, they don't end up living up to these expectations. But those aren't their own expectations. Those are expectations that others put on that individual. And guess what happens when you do that? When you set expectations of someone, of what someone should be doing or what someone should accomplish, and they don't meet them, when you look at them like less. You look at them like, wow, you had so much potential, but you didn't reach it. But that's from the outside looking at that individual. When we don't know how much work they put in, what they went through to get to their position today or their success today, the obstacles they had to overcome, we don't ever know that. But it's easy from the individual from the outside looking in to critique and give their opinion on another person and say how they didn't meet their expectation or how they were never what they were meant to be, and they never accomplished or weren't successful because of whatever measurement someone set upon them. So that's one area where expectation fails or lacks, because as society we put expectation on individuals, and every individual is unique and different. Another area that I can point out is I do it myself. I set an expectation for an individual that I'm talking to, I'm meeting with, a friendship that I make. I set expectations, and guess what? They set you up for failure. Because when you have this in your mind and you believe this is what's going to happen and it doesn't happen, you're disappointed, you're sad, you're upset, you're angry. All these emotions run through you because you expected more. The way you looked at this individual person thing was like, oh, like it was everything. And you set the bar so high that they couldn't reach it, and now you think they're not good enough. And that's why I feel like expectation is a good thing, but when you set it for yourself, for your own goals, for your own achievements, things that drive you and make you want to be the best person you can be. But I think that it's in the place of a relationship, a friendship, it's difficult for you to set an expectation for another individual outside of the workplace and be disappointed. I know that I feel like I'm not a teacher, I'm not an instructor, and I don't know, but I feel like it's difficult to do in the education system because each individual is unique, has their own characteristics, and has their own strengths and weaknesses. And I know that they have to work on their weaknesses, but everyone's good at one thing and better at other things. And in the workplace, it's the same. You can't measure one person's work productivity with another individual because someone might have more experience. Someone might be better with a specific technology or whatever it might be, area that they might be. Like it can be something as simple as someone can package this faster than the other individual. Like some people have techniques, some people have a way to do things, some people have like OCDs and maybe take longer because they're doing it in a specific way. Like you can't just measure everyone the same because you're setting yourself up for failure. And I know that that's the world we live in and that's how it works. And I understand that, and I completely live by those guidelines. But I feel like for you to live a better, happier life, you need to stop setting expectations for other individuals that are friends, relationships, spouses, co-workers, whatever it might be. Don't set those expectations on them. They didn't ask for them, and they don't want to be criticized by your thought of them because everybody works at a different level. Everybody's different and everybody has different capabilities. And it's unfair to them to be judged by these expectations. And I just feel like in life, set expectations, but set them for yourself only. Stop settling them for other people, and don't expect other people to do things for you, and quit expecting people to love you, quit expecting people to take care of you, quit expecting anyone other than yourself to do anything for you, because they won't and they're not going to. There will always only be one person in your life, or two, I guess, depending on your situation. I say one because it's one for me, and it'll be your parents. There will only be one person in your life that cherishes you and loves you for all your flaws, insecurities, mistakes, whatever you might have done. And no matter how much hate you think there is, no one can replace that love, because the expectations for them are just that you have an amazing, beautiful, long, healthy life. It's not that you become a millionaire. It's not that you are the nicest person in the world. It's none of those things. They just want to see you happy and healthy and having a happy life. So set the expectations for yourself and meet your own goals, meet your own deadlines, meet your whatever you want to achieve. Let them be the things you want to achieve that you set for yourself. Whether it's a journal, it's a list that you wrote down, a goals list like I have, anything it might be. Let it be what you set up for yourself and only for yourself. Don't let others set those expectations for you. If you like this content and you stuck around to the end, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. As always, be loving, caring, compassionate, and be the change that you wish to see in the world. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow.